Great to see you here on my show. Have you ever thought about what makes a younger woman want to be with an over 50? An older man. It's not just about age or money, though those things do matter. There are behaviors, attitudes, and even small actions that can make a big difference. In this video, we'll reveal 7 surprising secrets that younger women wish older men knew and used, but that older men often don't have the guts to tell. The last secret is so powerful that it can completely change the way you think about relationships. Imagine knowing exactly what they want and being able to win them over in a natural and authentic way. This isn't about manipulating them. It's about finding out what makes a real and lasting connection. We'll talk about each of these secrets, but it's important to be ready for some of them. May make you question what you think is normal or right. Are you ready for a new way of looking at things? With each secret we share, you'll learn how to improve your love life and build strong, meaningful relationships. Remember, the last secret is the most revealing of all. Before we start, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on the reminder bell to get all the latest news. Without further ado, let's get to the point. Younger women want an older man to be authentic. It's not about impressing them with big gestures or showing off their accomplishments. They want someone who is honest and doesn't put on any masks or tricks. They value the emotional security that an older man can provide, but this security only works when combined with a man's presence. Showing confidence in who you are without trying to compete with their youth is very attractive. They want a man who is sure of himself as an adult and doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. The way you treat them also shows how real you are. One big benefit is that older men who know how to listen, respect, and show real interest in who they are. This is much more than just fancy gifts or dates. What really matters is paying emotional attention to the little things that make them unique. If you respond in a generic way or act uninterested, know that they will notice. They want to make a real connection with you, and that can only happen if you show that you care about more than just what they say. But being real doesn't mean showing all of your weaknesses all over the place or becoming completely predictable. It's important to keep a balance between being open and feeling mysterious. For younger women, men who are curious, offer healthy challenges, and also show confidence are attractive. When you master this skill, it will be clear that how they interact with you has changed. Authenticity is not just a quality. It's the basis for building something that has real meaning and value. Emotional intelligence is the second quality that young women look for in an older man. This is something that is often overlooked. It's not just about being smart or logical. It's also about being able to understand and control your emotions in a healthy way. Young women want men who can express their own feelings while also being able to recognize and respect what others are feeling without judging them or acting without thinking first. For many young women, this skill is a big deal because it can mean the difference between a superficial relationship and something deeper. When an older man shows empathy, patience, and the ability to handle difficult emotional situations, he naturally stands out. This includes knowing when to talk, when to listen, and how to act in tough situations. People who want to be with an older man expect someone who is emotionally stable and doesn't get upset easily. They want someone who can handle life's ups and downs with them. Stillness and balance. Emotional intelligence is more than just being able to handle conflicts. It's also about making real bonds with other people. Simple things like noticing when she's having a bad day or remembering important things she said show that you are paying attention to what matters. They want to feel valued not just for their looks or presence, but for who they are. When you show this intelligence, it not only makes them feel attracted, but it also makes them feel safe and respected. The third quality that young women really want in an older man is real confidence. This trait is more than just a confident stance or carefully chosen words. Real confidence shows in the way you act, the security in your choices, and most importantly, the ability to lead without forcing people to do things they don't want to. Perfectionism or a man who knows everything. Rather, someone who deals with problems and uncertainty with balance and determination. This real confidence shows up in small ways, like being sure of what you believe when making decisions, or being clear when giving your opinion, always respecting and thinking about the older man who projects stability automatically. I find him attractive because he gives me the impression that he can be both a help and an inspiration. However, it's important to tell them apart. When young women see confidence that isn't based on vanity, they quickly figure out if it's real or just a front. Set securities. What really interests them is balance. Someone who can be tough but isn't afraid to show his weak spots when the time is right. Furthermore, genuine confidence is strongly linked to how you treat her. She wants a man who knows how to give sincere compliments, isn't scared off by her beauty or energy, and is also fully aware of his own worth. She wants a partner who makes her feel special while also pushing her emotionally and intellectually. Showing this kind of strong and well-balanced confidence not only attracts, but also builds a relationship, a connection that goes beyond age differences and breaks through basic assumptions. Because of this mix of having strength and being real is what really wins them over. For young women, security is the fourth thing they look for in an older man. This goes far beyond concerning money. Having a clear sense of mission is linked to the stability they want. Life direction and balance. A man who knows where he stands and what his goals are gives off a sense of emotional security that is very attractive. They are not only interested in what you have done, but also in how mature you are and how well you can handle life's problems. Being emotionally stable is especially important for young women because they often live in a world full of changes and unknowns. For them, being with someone who stays calm during lift storms is a real source of comfort. An older man who deals with problems in a calm and sensible way, without overreacting or acting without thinking, shows a strength that goes beyond words or look. This method makes them feel safe being open and honest, knowing that you will be there to help. Stability is also shown by how consistently they act and think. The trust of others is earned by a man who keeps his promises and doesn't change his mind based on situations or short-term conveniences. Young women want a partner who they can count on in the areas that really matter. A reliable partner, no matter what problems may come up. By giving this stability, you not only get their attention, but also set the stage for a strong and long-lasting relationship. The fifth thing young women like about older guys is that they can make moments that matter. This doesn't mean spending a lot of money on fancy dinners or gifts, but rather on creating an authentic, memorable experience that has an emotional impact. They want something out of the ordinary. They want to feel that being with him can help them grow, reflect, and connect on a deeper level. Meaningful moments can come from simple things, like an open conversation under the moonlight, a spontaneous touch, or a small adventure that adds some excitement to everyday life. What really makes a difference is not the grandiosity of the action, but the care and effort that went into it. Young women can tell when a man is truly present and makes an effort to turn everyday events into memorable experiences. This makes them feel valued, unique, and most importantly, important in his life. Creating meaningful moments is also a powerful way to strengthen bonds that go beyond age differences. By giving these experiences, you show that you care about giving something. Beyond material things, young women connect deeply with men who can make every moment into something extraordinary. These men have the sensitivity to know what they value and the commitment to make those preferences come true. This ability to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary is what really builds relationships, connections you'll never forget. Financial stability is the sixth trait that young women look for in an older guy. It's not just about being rich or showing off your wealth. It's also about showing that you're safe by managing your money wisely and effectively, which takes work and planning. A guy who is good with money shows not only the ability to buy things, but also responsibility, discipline, and vision, all of which many women find very attractive. This security in money goes beyond just paying bills and giving expensive gifts. It's about making her feel like she can dream big and build something meaningful with you, knowing that you have the tools and the knowledge to make those dreams come true. When an older man shows that he can take care of himself and provide a comfortable life, he gives off a confidence that goes beyond material things. It's not just about the money, it's also about the mental safety and maturity that comes with being stable. However, it's important to remember that it's not money itself that interests people, but how it is used. Young women like men who know how valuable their resources are, who are generous without going overboard, and who invest wisely to make memories and build something together. In this situation, money is more than just a resource. It becomes a sign of maturity, balance, and a vision for the future, all of which strengthen the connection and lay the groundwork for a strong and meaningful relationship. The seventh thing that young women like about older men is that they are experts at making them feel comfortable and connected in intimate relationships. This skill isn't just about physical touch. It's also about paying attention and genuinely wanting to create shared moments of happiness. Young women want to be with guys who know how important it is to respect each person's choices and enjoy each moment with patience and trust. More experienced men know that in intimacy, haste is the enemy of connection. Their life experiences have given them a better sense of what truly pleases and what might be uncomfortable. It's not just about technique. It's also about knowing how to read a partner's reactions and making an environment where she feels completely at ease. They value this care and put her well-being first. Being provides a level of closeness that goes beyond the physical and affects many young women on an emotional and mental level as well. Being committed and attentive in intimacy shows generosity and devotion, but it takes patience and a willingness to give that not everyone is ready to give. When you take the time to understand your partner's needs without putting pressure or selfish expectations on them, you build a bond of trust and admiration that is rare and valuable. Experience in this area is not just a skill, but a way to show that you value shared pleasure and are committed to making the relationship special. This level of care shows a commitment to providing moments that will be remembered, strengthening a deeper and more meaningful connection. There are no tricks or ready-made formulas for older men who want to attract younger women. Instead, it takes honesty, emotional intelligence, and the ability to make real connections when you mix knowledge, confidence, and the desire to make special moments. You change how you relate to others and how they see you. If you're still here, that means you want to learn how to build healthier, more interesting relationships. So use this as motivation to watch the video now, which shows the only 3 compliments that women can't say no to. Also, don't forget to like the video. It helps us reach more people and keep giving you useful information. Your journey to transformation can begin right now. Let's do this.